And welcome back to my Let's Play of the Talos Principle 2. So, it had been so long since I played, I kind of forgot how far I was and didn't realize I was actually halfway, almost 2/3 done with the South Quarter, which is pretty cool. Okay, so, yeah, it's gonna take me a second to remember the controls. It's been like 2 weeks since I've played. I think it's because of the computer updating and all that good junk. Or not updating. Well, then again, I did jump to Windows 11, which is not one of the biggest... God damn, do I hate the interface. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the goddamn interface for... Oh, can I cross? Good. I was gonna say, can I cross? Because I see something. Oh. Oh? I thought this was a message. No, it's something else. What the hell is this? Seriously, this is something... Wow. Shit, I come back to playing this game after like 2 weeks and crazy stuff happens. How do I get to you? Unless I have to go up. The problem is there really isn't an up. Oh. That's... Haha! Okay. Definitely digging this, my man. My man. Ooh. Okay, good. Where the hell are you going? And what even are you? Gotta make this a pain on me, don't you? Nope, we ain't done. Crap, I got other things to do. I thought you were just a memo. No, you are gonna make me wander the entire flooded plain. I still got 2 freaking puzzles to do. No. Well, and the chase continues. Man, music certainly amped up, though. When does that ever happen? So where the hell are we? Why you gotta do this to me? At least I can jump up there. At least I can do that. Where are you? Oh. You went in the... Oh. Then what was the point? I keep thinking it's going to go into one of the puzzles and I'll have to find it, but... you gotta be a pain in my ass, don't you? See, I can't do that. I have to go around, you little bastard. Come on. Maybe I should stop running when I'm trying to platform jump. How about that? So where the hell are you taking me? Unless it's to... That would make the most sense. It went in the subway terminal. Monorail! Thank you, Vortex, for reminding me of Silly Simpsons episodes. It went in the monorail. No. So did it land on the... Like, I had a feeling that's where it was going to end up, is that statue. It made the most sense. But what the hell are the point of these things? Well, Oh. Cool.
Not all things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
Man does have a point, but
I think that was more like a recording.
yeah.
The entity didn't appear.
No.
And the system didn't react either.
Stars, huh? Seems like another connection to the simulation.
Maybe. Oh yeah, that's true, because the golden stars were... Oh. Hello. Are you going...
For the first time, I synthesized life. It was just a unicellular cyanobacterium, but the sheer complexity of even such a simple organism is breathtaking. Creating it from pure energy, I was filled with a sense of awe and majesty. A sense that what I was doing was sacred. It made me think about the enormous power of life. 2.5 billion years ago, these simple beings terraformed the entire planet, creating the oxygen that underlies the Earth's incredible biodiversity, wiping out thousands of other species, but making the future possible.
Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, so palm reader. My great-grandmother lived to be 108 years old, retaining her sharpness of mind to her last day. A couple of months before she died, I interviewed her for my podcast. At the end, I asked her the same question I asked every guest. What is something you wish everyone understood? She thought for a while. Then she said, how it was before. She tried to explain how much time she spent every single day on utterly mind-numbing activities, like hauling water from the well, and how radically everything changed when their area was finally connected to the electrical grid. Before, there was no time to live, she said, no time to be free. Only work, work, work. I countered by saying that there didn't seem to be much time to live now, either, but she laughed derisively. I had no idea what work really meant, she said. Young people were weak and feckless, and that's why we let corporations exploit us. Slightly unnerved by her harshness, I asked her if she missed anything about that time. Old photos, our village seemed idyllic to me, but my grandmother quashed any romantic notions I have had. The past is bad, she said with some finality. Let it be. So many thousands of generations of suffering, even a single life full of tragedy seems outrageous and unacceptable to me. That's why we have to make it have meaning. From the book of Annotated Internet Comments by Eustace, I just think people are dumb, like relentlessly stupid, absolutely morons. Human history is a clown show from the beginning to end. The average person, just a slobbering buffoon bumbling through life like a drunk gorilla in a china shop, breaking stuff left and right, throwing at the walls and never understanding a single thing that happens. 5358, I mean, just look at this software putting asterisks where swear words would be. People are afraid of words like they have magic powers, but the real world that is ruining their lives, that's fine because they're too dumb to do something about it. Return to monk? Brother, we never left. A curious inversion. The return to the mythical state of monk is usually portrayed as a material return to earlier stages of development, but here the author instead portrays it as a mental state that has never been surmounted. I would like to meet Uncle Thaddeus one day. He sounds like someone who is always curious about everything. Day 421. The first new human derived today calls himself Arkady. After Chernovsky, spirits are still dampened by the loss of Yemo, but everyone is making an effort. I feel a little sorry for him. He's still so curious, jumping in shadows and staring up at the night sky, just like I used to do. And here we are, a bunch of grouchy old humans that have seen it all and are weary and tired and sad. I wonder what he makes of it all, but be that as it may, we're making good progress on the new living area, although Arkady will have to use Yemo's old quarters for the next few weeks. Seems not everything is as tranquil as we'd like it to be, but then again, restarting humanity probably isn't. So is the puzzle over here, then. Because that's going to be what's probably... Although my time has been eaten away a pretty good amount, but... Okay, it's been 2 weeks. Luca, let's see if you remember this. Stowaway. Oh, boy. Yes, yes. Let's go back into first person, just because that serves me better for puzzles. Okay, there's a cube. There is... well, I'll take this drill. Oh, it's the grav shifter. Even better. Even better. That means... I'm pretty sure I could reach you from up there. I have a hunch that maybe... No. No. That just zooms in. So what if I have nothing to lose by doing this, so... This is going to be annoying. I wonder, is there... A very simple puzzle, actually, but... Oh, so I do need a red laser for that, too. That makes it more complicated. What if I take my grav shifter? Oh, then again, I could use you from any old place. It doesn't necessarily have to be up here. Also... No, that still doesn't help. And now I think I've somehow made it worse. Yeah, I feel like I've made it worse. I feel like I wasn't supposed to take you down here. Is there a way to reset the puzzle? Stow away, but then how do I... That's the other problem, though. No, it was... Had to remember which button it was, because... Yeah, they're not going to explain that. Okay, so let's try this again with a little less not wrecking the goddamn puzzle. Oh, I can climb up there. Neat. So, how does this help? Short answer, it doesn't. Because that's the other problem. I'm not working with a lot of pieces here either. Oh, you know, I didn't even see that fan before. Ah. Okay. Think I found my solution. At least part of one. Put that there. Nope. On the right track, though. Ah! Holy crap. Okay, that definitely didn't work, but... I feel like I'm on the right. Oh! No, that... Yeah, because that doesn't really help. No, and I can't get in there either. Although, maybe I am on the right road. I just have to take a slight detour to get to where I need to be. There we go. See? When in doubt, Luca, just remember, you can always take things with you. And that also means... That also means... There we go. Now I can get my stowaway. Then I can take you. Because I already know what you're for. You're to put on that switch to keep the door open. Unless... Am I overthinking things? Okay, so I'm not overthinking things. But... No, that's not gonna work. I feel like I was on the right. But... Damn. Huh. No, because then the thing will still be in the way. Cause see, I could pull it back. I could pull it back all goddamn day, but yeah. See, that's the other problem. Unless this box doesn't get in my way like I thought. No, the box gets in my way exactly like I thought. The only no. No, because that actually wouldn't help anything. This one's actually tough, I'm not gonna lie. I can take the fan. I don't know how that helps me any, but actually there is a way that it might. Maybe I should try and climb the ladder properly. How about that? Ah! This might be my solution. Yep! son of a... And what you saw was not fast forwarding, but you saw it in real time, folks. Absolutely aced that one. No, I did Yeesh. Time is not a luxury that is on my side today. Probably because of that stupid... Okay, that's not another one of those stupid star things. How much do I have? I have 2 question mark blocks, 3 question mark blocks. I feel like one of them is a puzzle, one is the lab, and then one is probably something else? Maybe even another palm reader? Okay, well I'm gonna dart for this one. I'm not gonna worry about you. No. Not a whole lot of nothing. A lot of question marks out here in the world. Okay, that might be the palm reader. Can I make it across? Okay, I can. Yeah, that's gotta be a palm reader. Which is fine. Which is fine. Well, at least it's only 2. Larger organisms from the northwestern plains are already moving into the rivers. I've seen frogs and dragonflies. The last generation of plants has really taken root, no pun intended, and is slowly transforming the desert. And yesterday a bunch of seagulls showed up. With some more work, we could apply this anywhere, including Mars or Mercury or somewhere much further away. We could transform a lifeless rock into a place teeming with life. We can make millions of dead worlds come alive. Human beings are deeply and inherently irrational, the claim goes, and on some level it's hard to disagree. The most human behaviors are irrational and, in a sense, unnecessary. As animals, we don't need to write poetry, pray, or observe the stars, but to view human history as largely irrational is to get it backwards. The problem with human history, the pragmatic everyday realities of mere survival to the cold logic of global realpolitik, is that it is in fact ruthlessly rational. Far too little space for irrational things like kindness or inspiration. Those who imagine that a return to a more rural, traditional form of living would be a romantic turning away from the tyranny of reason forget that there is no one more brutally rational than the farmer. It is the city that allows us the romance of the countryside. It is technology that allows us to appreciate nature. The purpose of reason, ultimately, is to build frameworks within which we can be irrational. Okay, I forgot which one was Trevor.
After we talked about science fiction,
Ah,
Alex gave me
you.
a book. Her favorite book, a novel called Athena. It's not exactly what I'm used to reading, but it's pretty good. And it really made me wonder how we're going to be perceived if this project works out. Are we going to be mythologized? Is Alexandra going to be this distant mythical figure instead of the real, funny, human person that she is? It's hard to imagine that we'll all have been dead for hundreds of years. Man, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to die.
It's an inevitability that's going to happen at some point. I guess for them it just happened to question block. Oh, lovely! It is an inevitability. Oh, is that a drill? No, grav shifter. I need this. No, apparently that's not gonna happen. What was this puzzle called? Oh, question block, that's right. So how about... Oh, thought, what if I put you on there? Oh, come on! You mother... Seemed like a good idea. Oh yeah, I can go through this. It connects to the block, but... Another puzzle steeped in the elegance of its design. Too bad it's not that simple, you jackass. Yeah, because this doesn't get me high enough to be able to do anything with. Unless... It's a thought. Nope! That was a good thought. What if I go, how low can you go? Low, low, how low can you go? Damn. Although, another thought. No, there's nothing on that side. Nothing connects there, nothing connects there. Like, I see what I have to do, just the problem is getting in there. Again, it's the ones that are so simple in their design that are really good. And are the most complex. It's the more complicated ones that are actually simple. If that makes any sense. No, because that goes down. And that doesn't help me any. That also doesn't help me any. Huh. That also yanks down, so... Okay, the problem is there's... Wait. You're an idiot. If one direction doesn't work, use the other one, you fucking jackass. And then... Seemed like a good idea, but what if... No, because that doesn't make it go far enough. Although, maybe I am overthinking things or not thinking the right way. Damn. Seemed like a good idea. Oh! Well, that kinda sorta worked. Can I get you down? Ah. Not quite. There we go. There we go, so I am on the right track. Like I said, simple in design, but very complex in its elegance. And that also means this'll probably, yeah, I was gonna say, that's probably just a matter of jumping. Based upon what I had and what I needed, it was a matter of jumping. Okay, so all the puzzles in this room are done. Let's circle the void. Nothing in the lab, unless the lab must be that. The lab must be that one on the map, which, yeah. Then I'll go help Melville in the lab in a minute. But yeah, I gotta remember, gotta use all... Ooh. Kinda like this. Ooh.
We begin with the self, because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact?
Everything does seem to be working together, but the one thing about the universe is, where does it end? Or is there an end? Because, I mean, if you follow logic from comics or anime or things of that nature, eventually the universe... Oh! Cool! Found an old arcade machine. Nice. Sad that it got abandoned here, but I think I found the lab. Yeah. Hi! How you doing?
There you are. Good.
Yeah, I'm here.
Inside this lab, there's a machine. As usual, I have no idea what it is. Some sort of generator, if I had to guess. When Byron got stuck in the system, it went haywire. It's currently outputting enough energy to power all of New Jerusalem twice. As you can imagine, that's causing quite a bit of interference. I hope not. I think you should just be able to switch it off.
Hopefully. Then, yeah, no, have the new guy do it. Have the but I'm just a baby. Oh. Yeah, no, I know you can't see this, but my eyes just bulged about 3 times their size out of my skull. Like, what the hell? And you're gonna say, oh, no, yeah, send the new guy in. Send the baby in. Oh, yeah, that might be a good idea. Output max parameter exceeds safety protocol. Cannot adjust output max to correct setting. Automatic shutdown. Initiate. Get this thing off. Unknown script. ATN detected. Load. A load Athena. Oh, fuck me. I gotta play a game? I don't want to play. I want to play a game. Do you like checkers? I just want that. You wake up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Can I go back to sleep? You wish you could ignore the situation, but reality has a troublesome habit of not going away. Can I do it again? Ow. Look around. You seem to be in a labyrinth of ancient crumbling walls. Beneath you is an altar of some kind, as if you were a sacrifice. The sky above you is a perfect cobalt blue, and you are startled by its beauty. That's annoying that it goes up and down with me. That's okay, with the D-pad apparently it doesn't, which is weird and annoying. You find that though you are shaped like a human being and feel that the soul belongs to the storied people, you are made of bronze. You are a beautiful machine crafted with love and care and imbued with the power to choose. You have gained the knowledge, the self. A cold wind blows through the ruins, and you know without knowing how it is the wind from the kingdom of Artemis. It is the wind that brings you with it the whispers of mountains glimpsed across the stormy sea and deep forests breathed in fog and long-forgotten cities of your ancestors. You set out into the ruins, apprehensive but curious. There is a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You must be careful not to imbibe too much of it. Suddenly, an echoing voice speaks to you. Emergency shutdown settings access denied, and intones. String of... How about this? Blah 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 blah. Towards them, leaving the lost child of Hephaestus behind you, you step out into the vast plain under a setting sun. Night is falling now, and you can see the lights of distant fires on the slopes of Olympus, but you are not ready to ascend. Only once you have found all 3 sigils will the path to the divine flame be open. A path leads to the south, to the buried city. Another leads north, to the guardian of Hesperides. The garden. Your journey is interrupted by a frightful burned figure standing alone in the sands of the desert. Access denied, it screams. Error 1C155. Fight. Warning, output max parameter exceeds safety protocol settings. The nymphs lead you to a place where the crowns of brass trees seem to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grows a smaller tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grows a single golden apple. Ask about the emergency. Pandora guards the way, frightened by your friend's trespassing. Her mind is filled with fire and loss, the nymph whispers. Only the Titan Prometheus can help you. This apple, they say in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step, for you must know that deathless reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom is its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? I've gained the knowledge of self, so... You speak wise of yourself, and you are right, the nymphs say, but do not forget that you are human, and others must bear this burden with you. You have gained a sigil. Journey to the buried city. The buried city lies to the south. It was once a place of great wisdom. The philosophers of old strolled its walkways, debating the nature of virtue and soul. Now the sands of the desert have claimed its streets, and even its famed temple upon its hill is slowly eroding. As you walk through the lost avenues of the buried city looking for his sigil, you come upon a strange sight. A procession of ghostly figures, echoes of a forgotten past or unimaginable future, trapped in a moment of celebration. They are smiling, happy, at peace with the world. How do they make you feel? You decided that these must be memories of the past, of the people who built this city and caused its ruin. They can no longer harm anyone. Walking amongst the ghosts, you come upon a fragment bearing the sigil of the owl. You reach down and take it, and as you do, you have gained a sigil. Suddenly, the voice of the Sphinx, her golden wings, her shadow cast. No, you must not do this, Pandora commands you. I have stopped you for a reason. If you complete your quest and ascend Olympus, everything will burn. Pandora hesitates, then she sighs. You speak the truth, creature of clay. Even I cannot use the flame wisely. Terminating script within. Emergency... Oh. Initiating emergency shutdown.
The flame is not yours to wield, creature of clay.
Oh.
Touch it, and you will burn.
What is Pandora keeping from us? Or keeping us from, I should say. But either way, I shut down the damn thing. Oh man, talk about it. That was fun. That was fun. Hi.
You know, dealing with this hyper-advanced technology is quite challenging enough without the place also being bloody haunted.
You do make a point.
When I said it was outputting enough energy for 2 new Jerusalems, I wasn't kidding. It really was. And no emissions of any kind. I'd have to run more tests, but it seems like a perfect power source.
Yeah, it seems like it was going crazy.
True, but that was user error. I think I could idiot-proof this thing, but I do take your point. Pellegrino once almost killed himself with a bucket.
That's the thing, you have to be careful, because we're not perfect. We're not perfect, and one mistake could be catastrophic. That's the problem. Okay, but now I have to get into the tower. That'll be the fun part. I mean, it says the Golden Gate is this way, so... And I thought the other mountain range was bad. No, this one's... Okay, I did see a puzzle cube there, though, so yeah, I think I'm in the right. I thought the Cold Mountain was tough. No, this one's just as bad, but I mean, I've gotten pretty far into this. I mean, it said 60-some-odd%, so... Progress! Progress was made, and then progress was made. Yeah, I see the blocks over there. Yeah, I found the gate. How about... No. Oh, this one actually looks like... Damn. Actually got really close on that one. There we go. Got that locked in. So, here. Oh boy. Okay, not you. Maybe you. No. Not you. And it's obviously gotta be you. Or maybe you. Yeah, honestly, that actually works. Damn, really? That's annoying. Okay. Reset the field. I mean, that's the thing. There's only two options it could be. There we go. Wait. Aw, it does have to connect, you fucking prick. Damn. Okay, then that. There we go. Connected the whole goddamn thing. Okay, I wonder who awaits us in this tower, though. Is it the Sphinx, Prometheus, or something else? Oh, this is different. Then again, we did have to work to get to this one, so... Yeah, this is something different.
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city. Can you see the folly of his actions?
Who is the folly on? Can you not... Log. Placed his faith in Prometheus. I would say his... Yeah, his methods were the mistaken ones.
Then what methods do you propose he should have used?
Okay, so what methods? Not diplomatic, so allegorically?
And achieve nothing but pretty words, to be misinterpreted and misunderstood by 1,000 fools. What worth is truth if there is no one to understand it? Consider this as you approach the flame.
Ooh.
You see this, and yet entire empires have been built on dreams, lies, and illusions.
And they would have been better built on a foundation of truth.
Do you truly such a world could be built.
It's possible.
I used to think so too. No. All is lost.
I certainly entered the tower. And yeah, a kingdom built on the truth may only be a pipe dream, but it's worth striving for.
Given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere.
Yeah.
I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in some way. Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
Maybe. But so what is the flame, though? Is the flame the truth of this place? Is the flame... As Melville was saying, it could also power New Jerusalem twice over, so... Is the flame unlimited power? I don't know. But what I do know is, man, because of a lot of that crazy, we have taken way longer than I expected, but at least we are done for the day, and hey, we have another section done. Only one more down south, so we're making really good progress. But alas, we have to bring this one to a close for today, so in the meantime though, if you liked what you saw, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.